Okay, so I got the SUNLU filament dryer for the AMS, and so far I like it. The only thing I didn't like was the manual vent that you had to remember to open and close every time you ran it. And so what I did was here I created a little system to automatically detect when the system is heating and open the vent, and then when it's done heating, it'll automatically close the vent. And so all it is I've got a current sensor in here, so you plug the cable in from for the SUNLU heater in here, and then it feeds into the heater. I've got a current sensor, a digital to or analog to digital converter, SAMD21 to run the Arduino code, and then a 4-lead servo. And so the way it works is you have the heater off, and when you plug in the unit, it will first calibrate the servo, so it'll run to each extent, figure out what max open and what max close are, and then store that. And then when you turn the unit on, you have to make sure that it's off when you do that, so that it can kind of read what the baseline current is and store it. But once it's running, then I can turn the unit on. As soon as I kick the heater on, it'll sense the current change and slowly open the vent so that it's open. And then however long, it'll continue to sense the current. When you're done, the way SUNLU's actually built this is when I do a soft power off right here, it does reduce the current, it turns the heater off, but it leaves the fan on for 3 minutes. And so I had some challenges reading that baseline voltage versus just the fan. And so what it does is there's also a 3-minute timer. So when it detects that the heater shut off, it waits for 3 minutes, and then it will close the vent. And so now I can just leave it on. I put it on a perf board, but my goal is I'm going to get a PCB made, make it a little bit smaller so I can mount it directly on the back of the unit. For now, it's just going to sit on the table. But I'll share all the files for the vent and the mount and the enclosure and all that stuff, the schematic. And then if you want to build one, feel free. So